How do I check the YouTube? Okay. Thank you. Testing. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system for the Vienna Eagles. All right. All right. Cool. It says live, and we're going for 30 seconds now. Up in the top left-hand corner, it says live.
You are live. Yep, I can see you and hear you. That's perfect.
Okay, bud. Thank you.
If you need anything else, just give me a call. I won't hesitate to pick up.
Will do. Thanks, but no, thank you. Bye-bye.
Welcome to our great ladies and women's basketball matches. It is visited by our Eagles. We are welcome to the Welcome Falcons. At this time, the two tribes to play the matches made. Thank you. Welcome starting line. First visiting.
Ellen, good evening, everybody, from Ziegler Royal College. I'm Ron Ellis. We're the Vienna High School Connection in WIPH. And sorry I'm running a little late, but we were trying something new here tonight. If you want to watch this game on the road, go to YouTube, where you would watch the home games on YouTube, and we've got it set up so that the audio, you'll be able to listen to the game whether you're streaming or on YouTube, either one, and we'll have the game here tonight. So got everything set up. First time I've ever had to do it, and Charlie King from down at home in Vienna got me, helped me get this thing up and running. I had a crash course this afternoon and at the high school, and Landon Webb and Charlie, and I want to thank Josh Stafford for helping put all this stuff together. So the game tonight, the Vienna Lady Eagles taking off and playing the Ziegler Royalton Elverado Falcons. That's what they're going by, Elverado ZR Falcons. And the starting lineup for the Vienna Eagles goes like this as their visitors here tonight. At a guard, a 5'6" freshman, 0, Jenna Waters. Also at a guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 5, Summer Daubert. A third guard, a 5'10" junior, number 12, Shaylee Moore. Macy Dalton, a forward, a senior. She's 6'1", her number's 22. Number 30, a 5'11" sophomore, a forward, Karina Botello. Rick Metcalf is the head coach, Kelsey Odom. Taylor Odom and Corey Waters, and Vienna is 13-9. The opening tip is controlled, goes out of bounds, and it's off of Vienna. The ZR they come in here with their starting lineup like this. At a guard, a junior, number 3, Shelby Grove. At a guard, a senior, number 22, Hadley Sweats. They get it inside to Grove, and they throw it away. First turnover of the game goes against Elverado. A center, junior, number 23, Brittany Hall. A guard, a sophomore, number 33, Briley Martin. And a forward, a sophomore, number 41, Ashlyn Staten. Their head coach is Scott Sloan, and they're 4-13. Ball's knocked loose and stolen, and Vienna has its first turnover. So both teams, we played 25 seconds, and both teams with a turnover. And now ZR has 2 turnovers, and we've had an area shot here this afternoon. I want to thank Ava Rush. She's on the DL, but she's been gracious enough to come up here and work the iPad for us. So hopefully, the only spot you might not see is where the ball is right now in the deep corner because of the curtain. Macy Dalton is fouled. And the referees, I have absolutely no idea in the world who they are. But the foul on number 3, Shelby Grove, and Macy Dalton to the free throw line to shoot 2. Dalton's first free throw is no good. Her second free throw is good, and Vienna jumps to a quick 1-0 lead. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Grove has it. Double team. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It goes off of Daubert. It'll stay with the Falcons. 7:14 to go in quarter number 1. I'm Ron Ellis. Hope you enjoy the broadcast here this afternoon, and I hope you enjoy watching it on Facebook. If you do, if you would mind, let Josh Stafford know that, and we're going to try to do, we're going to do this for every home away game for both the boys and the girls for the rest of the year, and a 3-pointer put up and in by Briley Martin. And that gives Elverado a 3-1 lead, their first lead of the night. It's a 3-2 zone by the Falcons. On the left side over to Moore in the left corner. Daubert shot up, no good, and rebound comes out of there to Sweats. Sweats for the Falcons brings it into the front court. Man-to-man pressure by the Eagles. 6:28 to go here in the first quarter. 3-1 Elverado. Out on top with the ball is Martin. Martin gets it into the right corner. Ball's loose on the ground. Diving for its Waters and Botello, and we're going to have a tie-up. And this should be the opening tip went to Elverado. It should go to us. We haven't had a jump ball, but it didn't. That's not the case. Grove has the ball go out of bounds, and that's their third turnover. What do I know? 6:15 left here in quarter number 1. It's 3-1 Falcons. Waters brings the ball into the front court. Vienna running a double low post. Into the left corner over to Dalton. Dalton out on top over to Waters. Waters back to Daubert from the left corner. 3-pointer's good. And Summer hits her first 3-pointer of the night. And it's 4-3. Vienna with the lead back. Into the front court comes Martin. Martin gets it over to Sweats, and Grove takes it to the hole, up and in. Five to 4, Elverado. Daubert, left side over to Moore. They dump it down inside to Dalton. She's double teamed, gets the ball back after taken away from her, off the glass and in. And Macy has 3 points, and it's 6-5. Eagles, our 4th lead change. And Elverado throws it away again. That's their 4th turnover here in the early going. 5:16 to go here in quarter number 1. Clock is rolling. And Vienna with the ball in a 1-point lead. Daubert again from the left corner. Good. She likes that corner. 9-5 Eagles. She jumps out with 2-3. Stolen by Waters. Waters takes it to the hole, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled, I believe. Jenna was fouled on the floor. And the foul against Elverado, we'll see who 23 is Brittany Hall. into Dauber. They're going to guard her this time. Over to Moore. Her three-pointer from the corner. No good. Long rebound comes out to Grove. Grove gets it into the front court over to Martin. Martin loses the ball. Daubert knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Elverado. Inbounding the ball is Hadley Sweats. They get it into Grove. Grove takes it to the hole, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled by Jenna Waters. She'll get 2 free throws. Grove will. And that's the first foul on Waters and the first foul on Vienna. Shelby Grove to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's a 9-5 Vienna lead, and the first free throw is no good. 9-5 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Shelby Grove, a junior, is no good, and the rebound comes out there to Moore. Moore brings it into the front court all the way down, goes to the hole, puts it off the glass, slips and falls down. Dalton with the weak side rebound, no good. Shaylee Moore with the weak side rebound again, kept alive, and they get it out to Martin, and Jenna Waters knocks the ball out of bounds. And our first sub of the game is going to be Aniston Steinman, is going to replace Macy Dalton. Steinman, 5'6" sophomore. They look to get it in, and Daubert knocks it loose and steals it. Daubert double dribbled, but no call. Into the front court with the ball. Daubert has it on the right side. Her three short. Rebound comes out there to Grove. Grove will bring it, picks it up, throws it into the front court. Over to Martin. Martin throws it away. Nice play by Botello. 7 turnovers on the Falcons. Steinman out on top to Daubert. Three-pointer, rims out of there. Steinman with the rebound. She'll go to the line for 2. Steinman got a good inside position, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. I think it's on Ashton Staten, and it is. That's Staten's first, team third, and Aniston will go to the line for 2. Her first is good. Second free throw with 3:56 to go in the first is also good. And it's 11-5. Into the front court. Grove picks up the dribble before she got it over, and then she gets it across over to Martin from the left elbow. Shot up, no good. Jenna Waters comes out there with the rebound. Jenna working against Grove. Brings it into the front court. Pass to Daubert in the front court. She steps up over to Waters, back to Daubert. Quick 3. Good! Daubert, 3 for 3 in a row. 14-5. Eagles. Into the, whoa. Hall almost took a walk on Reedy. She's cut off in a bad spot, and we get a quick timeout called by Coach Sloan. A 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second. I'll grab a drink. We'll be right back. And we're back. 3:19 to go here in the first quarter. 14-5, and they had a 5-4 lead, so it's a 10-0 run by the Eagles. In with the basketball, they have it out on top to Brittany Hall. Hall into the left corner. Quick shot put up, 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Steinman comes out there with it. She gets it over to Waters. Waters quickly into the front court with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Daubert for a 3. Kaboom! She is 4 for 4 after missing the first one. 17-5 Eagles, and she's got 12 of the 17. Into the front court. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Vienna. It'll stay with the Falcons. 4 3-pointers for Summer Daubert here in the first quarter. 4 of 5 from the field. Not bad shooting. I'll take that. 80% from three-point land. Jenna Waters can't come up with the loose ball. it'll be fun having Rush and Daubert on the floor next year. She's smiling. I told her she didn't have to say anything tonight. Karina Botello got the rebound over to Moore into the front court to Waters. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Waters in the left corner. Three-pointer by Daubert. I couldn't see her shoot it, but I saw her come back, and that's the fifth one, and it's 20-5. You think you might guard her, you know? Sweats gets it down on the low block, and that was number 41 with Staten with the basket. Breaks a 15-0 run. 20-7 is the score. Vienna. Daubert again wide open. This one off the front of the rim comes out, and Aniston Steinman, or Botello rather, Karina Botello knocks it out of bounds. And coming into the game is number 15, Josie Tretter. She's a freshman. She's going to replace Brittany Hall. And they turn the ball over. That is number 8. Vienna with just one turnover. Botello comes out, and coming into the game, number 24, Rayona Ridley. Rayona 5'4" guard. Moore over to Waters. Waters on the left side. Out on top to Daubert. Now they're guarding her. Daubert steps inside the arc. Ridley back out on top to Moore. Moore takes it to the hole. Oh, what a dump down to Steinman. High off the glass, no good. Rebound comes out there to Shelby Grove of the Falcons. She gets it over to Martin. Martin into the front court and throws it away. She had a girl, Josie Tretter, was open underneath, but just threw it too high and unable to come up with it. Waters out on top with the basketball. Goes left side over to Ridley. Back to Moore. To Waters on the right side. Kicks it back to Daubert. Wide open. 3. Kaboom! Holy cow, the girl's hotter than fire. 23-7, and that's her 6th 3 of this quarter. Ball tipped, and they get it over to Martin. Martin in the front court. Down to Tretter. Up and in. Tretter comes in and contributes. 23-9. 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Waters gets it on the left side over to Daubert. Another quick 3. No good. Waters with the rebound. Waters puts it off the glass. No good. Shaylee Moore with the rebound. Up and in. And Moore's in the scoring column. 25-9. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Sweets gets it over to Martin in the front court. Martin on top to Grove. 8 seconds left. Grove on the right side. Looks like they don't know how much time's left. 3 seconds left. Ball stolen away by... Ball was stolen away by Steinman. She was fouled, and it will be a non-shooting foul. And this will go against ZR. We'll see who they charge it to. 33. That's Martin, her first, team 4th. So 25-9 after one quarter. We'll total everything up and be right back. And we're back, and Daubert hits another 3. She has 21 points, and the Eagles have 28, and the three-pointer that I gave credit for Elverado in that first quarter was actually a 2. Moore to Steinman. Steinman's foot on the line, doesn't get it. Rebound's knocked loose and was fought for. And it's going to go to Elverado. So 21 points for Daubert, 2 for Shaylee Moore, 3 for Macy Dalton, 2 for Aniston Steinman. Dalton was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Steinman was 2 of 2, and the Eagles were 3 of 4. Grove shot up, no good. Rebound, no good. Ridley with the rebound. Ridley gets through a double team, has trouble with the handle, goes right to number 10 is Abby Jones. Ridley to Moore, she has trouble with the handle. Gets it to Steinman. Steinman on top to Ridley. We're under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter, 28-8. They were 0 for 2 from the free throw line in the first quarter. Grove had 2, Treader had 2, Martin had 2, and Staten 2. Shot up, no good. Ridley with the long rebound. Ridley Moore was wide open. 3-pointer by Jones is good. Abby Jones comes in and drains the 3. She gets in the 3 for 8. And it's 31-8. 6:25 to go here in the first half. Ridley steals it. Ridley goes down, lays it up, and scores. Rayona's in the scoring column, 33-8, and that's their 10th turnover. Vienna had just 1 turnover in the first quarter. Martin, right side, over to Sweats. Ball's knocked loose, and we're going to get, I think, Shaylee Moore with a foul coming over the top. It is. That'll be her first, team's second. And Jenna Waters and Macy Dalton come in for Summer Daubert and Shaylee Moore. Daubert with 7 threes here in this game. Falcons get it in, over to Staten. Out on top to Martin, her 3 is an air ball. Dalton with the rebound after it was batted around. Over to Waters. Waters brings it into the front court. Picks up the dribble. Out on top to Ridley. Over to Jones, her 3-pointer is good again. Abby Jones has her second 3. That's 36-8. 5:40 to go here in the first half. It's raining 3s for the Eagles here tonight. Out on top with the ball is Sweats. Sweats, double team, ball stolen away by Waters. Waters goes down, puts it up and in, and Jenna's in the scoring column now. $11 turnovers on the Falcons. It's 38-8, and another turnover. They're at 12. 5:12 to go, and yes, 21 points, 7 3-pointers for Summer Daubert, who's having a break right now. Jones, another 3. Bang! She's 3 for 3. Holy cow! 41-8. Abby Jones, a 5'6" freshman, has come in and drained 3 straight 3s. Into the paint with the ball is Grove. She throws it away. Steinman with the steal. That's a baker's dozen. Steinman all the way down, puts it off the glass and scores. Aniston now with 4 points. Her first basket. It's 43-8, and they haven't scored. It's an 18-0 run this quarter. Unbelievable. They get it over to Martin. Martin throws it away, but goes off of Steinman out of bounds and will stay with the Falcons. Coming back into the game is Josie Treader, freshman. The Falcons only have 1 senior, and they only have 2 juniors. Everybody else is freshmen or sophomores. So I can see why they don't have a JV team, because their JV are starting at the varsity. And we have a tie-up with Jenna Waters and one of the Falcon girls. Their numbers are very difficult to read. Their uniforms are white with blue in the middle, and then yellow numbers. And the yellow numbers are very difficult to see from the front. Out on top, Dalton over to Ridley. Ridley out on top with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Ridley, top of the key, into the paint, little runner off the glass and in. Ridley has 4. And it's 45-8, and Vienna is able to do whatever they want offensively. They have 44 on the board. I'm guessing that I'll have to check at halftime to see, but they must have given Abby Jones the last three.
Was on the line.
Her foot was on the line? Okay. Ava can help me out there. All right, so it's 44. Thank you. First free throw by Grove is good. 44-9. That breaks a 19-0 run by Vienna this quarter. 3:38 to go in the first half. Second free throw is no good. Rebounds fought for and comes out to Grove. Grove quickly over to Audrey Hartman. Her shot up, no good. And coming out of there with it was number 14 is Chloe Hook. Hook on the left side, down to Jones, into Dalton, up and in. Macy Dalton with 5. And it's 46-9. So we have Jenna Waters, Rayona Ridley. Stolen by Waters. Waters comes down, lays it up, and she's going to score. Keeping me busy. 48-9. Let's see. Number 14 is Chloe Hook. 10 is Abby Jones. And the shot put up short. Dalton with the rebound. The shot was by Hartman. Hartman gets it over to Waters. Waters gets it to Ridley, and Ridley brings it across the half line. Two-pointer by Jones. Her foot was on the line again. So if she pays attention to where she's at on the floor, she could have, literally, with 3 or 4 inches, she could have 2 more points. Ball's knocked out of bounds. But that's not what the young freshman is looking at. She's wanting to concentrate on the basket. I understand. 2:20 to go here in the first half, and Vienna is ahead 50-9. Right side, they dump it down on the right block over to Switz. Gets it down to Staten. Staten dribbles out of trouble. She has nowhere to go with it. Now she bounces it into the middle over to 22 is Sweats. She gets the basket. It's 50-11. Ridley walks. That's just the second turnover on Vienna for the game, and we've got 1:49 to go here in the first half, and it's 39-point lead, 50-11. With the ball out on top is Martin. She gets it right side over to Taylor Hines Lightfoot. We'll call her Lightfoot. Gets it out to Sweets. Ball way out on top to Martin. Martin controls it. She gets by with a push-off, loses it out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of Ridley. Oh, goodness. 1:28 to go here in the first half. Out on top, over to Martin. Martin, crossover dribble. Ball stripped away right through Dalton's legs, but Ridley comes up with it. Ridley brings it into the front court. Takes it all the way down, splits a double team off the glass and scores. And Rayona has 6. 52-11. Into the front court comes Briley Martin. Ball stolen by Waters, and she can't save it. Getting ready to come back in now that the whistle is sounded. Number 20 is Sage Meredith, and Summer Gaubert comes back in. Sage Meredith, the 5'6" sophomore. Right side, over to Sweet. Shot up, no good, and we're going to get a foul on Vienna. This may go against Ridley. It is. Rayona picks up her first. That's the 3rd team foul. And to the free throw line will be Briley Martin for the Falcons. 52-11 is the score. 52.8 seconds to go here in the first half. Free throw is no good. Martin is ready, the sophomores. Free throw is up, and this one is good. She hits 1-2. It's 52-12. 40-point Eagle lead with 48 seconds to go. Waters on top to Jones to Daubert. Daubert from the corner. Kaboom! Holy cow! 8 threes this first half. And it's 55-12. Into the front court with the ball is Sweets. Sweets, ball knocked loose by Ridley. Comes out over to Hall. And Hall has it knocked out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it's the referee pointed to the Falcons, but the ball goes to Vienna. That's their 16th turnover with 12 points in the first half. Waters into the corner to Daubert. Daubert, double team, steps back, can't get the shot off. Hooks, shot up, no good. Hook gets it back over to Daubert. Quick three off the front of the rim. And we're going to get Jenna Waters with a foul over the top. That'll be her first. And with 4.5 seconds to go, the Falcons will have the ball, length of the floor to go. That's just the 4th team foul. And coming into the game, Daubert's coming out, and 41 is Michaela Schultz, 5'2" sophomore. And the long pass with 1 second to go goes out of bounds. And it will be Vienna basketball with 1 second to go. Hook will inbound it. Ball's knocked loose, and that's how the first half, no basket doesn't count after the horn. 55-12 is the halftime score. We're going to total everything up, and we'll be back for some halftime stats.
I'll be back when we come out of the locker room.
After these messages. All right. I had to go down and I wanted to make sure that there was one 3-pointer that was made in the first quarter that was in the far right corner from me. It was on the left side. And I can't see that corner because of the curtain. We're on the stage and I just couldn't see that corner. And I wanted to verify that it was Summer Daubert, and it was. So Summer Daubert has 8 3-pointers. She missed 2 3-point attempts in the first half, and got plenty of room there, girl.
Yeah, I do.
So she was 8 of 10, as I have it here in the first half, 24 points. Off the bench, Abby Jones came in and hit 2 threes, hit 2 deuces, and her foot was just on the line for both of those deuces, or she would have had 4 3-pointers in the first half herself. She comes off the bench and has 10 points here this evening. It's 4 points for Jenna Waters, 2 points for Shaylee Moore, 5 points for Macy Dalton, 6 points for Rayona Ridley, 4 points for Aniston Steinman. Playing but not scoring was Karina Botello, Micah Schultz, Chloe Hook, Sage Meredith played but didn't score, and that's it for at the moment. I suspect that we'll see a whole lot more people here before this game's over. So 55 points for Vienna. Believe it or not, they had 2 turnovers in the first half. 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter, and they were 3 of 4 from the free throw line for the half, 75%. Dalton was 1 of 2, and Aniston Steinman was 2 of 2. On the other side of the ledger, they have 5 people in the scoring column. 3 points for Shelby Grove, a deuce, and 1 of 4 free throws for her 3 points. Josie Treader hit a field goal for 2 points. Hadley Sweets hit a field goal for 2 points. Ashlyn Staten hit a field goal for 2 points. And a 3-pointer, it was a 3-pointer by Briley Martin, and she hit 1 of 2 free throws. So she has 4 points. They're 2 of 6 from the free throw line here in the first half for 33%, and they have 17 turnovers. 55-13 is our halftime score. Vienna jumped out to a 25-9 lead. And what's amazing, in the very first part of the game, we had 4 lead changes, and they had the lead at 5-4. Vienna hit a 2-pointer to take the lead 6-5, a lead they never relinquished, and Vienna went on a 16-0 run. Vienna had a 16-0 run and to blow the game open, and it was 25-9 after 1 quarter, and then they started the second quarter and they had another 19-0 run to start the second quarter, and they won the second quarter 30-4 to lead 55-13 as we get ready for the second half, and it will be a quick second half, I'm going to predict. Games the rest of this week. So what's going to happen here is on all of the away games, the iPad, and I've got a headset that works for that, so we will have all of the away games, boys and girls, on YouTube. So we'll be streaming it on the internet and also on YouTube for all of the away games for the rest of the season, and we'll just have to see how deep we can go with this. Hopefully we have a long run, and at some point the IHSA is going to get involved when you start doing this and you get into the sectional and super sectionals and stuff like that. We'll just have to see what the rules are, but Josh said we'd hit those obstacles if we have the opportunity, and he said that's a good problem to have, and I said, amen, you got that right. So we'll try to figure out that as we on the fly. But tomorrow night, the boys are down in Meridian, and boy, we'll have a whale of a game down there. It won't be the same Meridian team we saw in the Thanksgiving Classic at home, as Robert Gateway Jr. has been on a scoring tear. He's been in the 40s a couple of times. He hit 54 points one game, so he is on his game. JV start at 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air around 7:15, somewhere between 7:15 and 7:30 tomorrow evening for Meridian. It's just going to rain down there. The snow's going to stay in line between Carbondale, Murfreesboro, going to West Frankfort, going north and going west. So we're going to be fine in Union County, Johnson County. It ain't going to be a problem, I don't believe. No games Wednesday night, which is fine. Thursday night, Carbondale comes in to Eagle Land, and the girls will be at home on Thursday night, and then Friday the boys are at Christopher, and they're hosting Cesar Valere Saturday night. Saturday afternoon, Christopher has the ball, and we have a steal right off the bat. Daubert in the front court, can't get the shot off as they come out and guarded her. Out on top, over to Moore. Right side to Waters. Waters looks inside and brings it to the top of the key. Daubert in the left corner, quick shot, no good, and we have a foul. She'll go to the line for 3. Number 22 with the foul, that's Hadley Sweets. And that's her first in the half. And Summer Daubert will go to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Her first is good after it rattles around and falls in. 56-13. 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. Second free throw is also good. The fourth quarter will be quick, I'm going to predict. About 8 minutes long, unless somebody takes an unforeseen timeout. Next shot is no good. She hits 2 of 3, and it's 57-13. Come into the front court with the basketball. It goes off of Vitello's knee. So Summer Daubert, Macy Dalton, Jenna Waters, Shaylee Moore, and Karina Vitello, the original starting 5 for Vienna. We'll see how long that lasts. They get it inside, and Dalton's going to pick up the foul as Grove went to the basket. Summer Daubert, that'll be her, or Macy Dalton, that'll be her first. First on the Eagles for the half, and Shelby Grove to the free throw line to shoot 2. Her free throw is no good. So we'll have a doubleheader on Saturday. Girls be at Christopher at 11 o'clock for JV game. Second free throw is no good, and Dalton comes out there with the rebound. And knocked out of bounds. That goes off of Vienna. Vienna's third turnover of the game. Get it in, out on top to Staten with the ball. Hall had it, and they throw it away. It'll go to Vienna. That's their 19th turnover of the game, and we've played 50 seconds here in quarter number 3. 57-13, Eagles with a very comfortable lead. Waters to Daubert in the left corner, her 3, kaboom! Holy cow, that's number 9. 10, she ties the school record. No, 10 is tying, she's one away from tying the school record for 3s. Shot put up is no good. Dalton with the rebound. That shot put up by Lightfoot. To Daubert for 3, got it. She just sets the school record for 3s in a game, 63-13. That is her 10th three-pointer. She ties the school record. That's with 10. She ties it with 10. Out on top, shot up, three-pointer is good. That's by Lightfoot. Lightfoot makes it 63-16. Out on top, Moore, right side to Waters. They dump it down to Dalton, shot up and in. Dalton went straight into the basket. She has 7, and it's 65-16. So Summer Daubert, if she gets another 3, will set a school record for a single game. Left side over to Grove. Grove with 5:35 to go in the third quarter. Gets it to Sweet. Ball knocked loose and stolen by Moore. Shaley takes it coast to coast, lays it up, and scores. Moore with 4 points, 67-16. Elverado brings the ball into the front court. Over to Sweets. Sweets packs it, gets it back over to Staten. Back to Sweets. Sweets blocked and stolen by Waters. Long three-pointer by Daubert. Air ball taken out there by Staten. Staten. And that three-pointer was Sweets. Stolen by Moore again. Moore one-on-one. Goes down. Puts it up. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. And this will go against Brittany Hall, I believe. 23 it was. Brittany Hall, her second. And to the free throw line will be Shaylee Moore for 2. And we're going to get some new subs coming in for the Falcons here after this with 4:32 to go in the third. First free throw is good by Shaylee Moore. She has 5 points, 68-16. It'll be interesting to see. Daubert with 10 threes right now has tied the school record. The school team record was 14, and we've got Jones had 2, so we're sitting at 12 of those, 12 three-pointers now. And Dalton is coming out, number 15. Emmy Gurley, 5'6" freshman, is into the game for the Eagles. Into the front court with the ball. The Falcons have it. Out on top is Treader. They get it to Martin. Martin turns, spins, dribbles around the top of the horn, all the way, knocked away by Daubert, and Daubert's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons. 4:09 to go here in the third. They look to get it in, and they do. Audrey Hartman is in there for the Falcons. She puts the baseline jumper up, no good, and Shaylee Moore with the rebound. Shaylee wants to run. They get it over to Daubert. Daubert, quick three, no good. And chased down, kept alive. Waters comes out there with it. Waters out to Daubert. Her three-pointer, got it! And that sets the school record for a single game with 11 three-pointers, 71-16. And a nice ovation by the Vienna faithful that came up here. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Waters. Waters over to Gurley, and she is fouled. 15 White, that's Josie Treader with the foul, her first. And so 11 three-pointers by Summer Daubert. That's a new school record for a single game. Free throw is no good. The team with that has 13, so the team is one three-pointer away from tying, and Daubert gets a very nice ovation as she comes out to everybody. Her second free throw is also no good, and the rebound comes out long. Three-pointer by Moore is no good. Fight for the loose ball, and it goes out of bounds for Vienna. Timeout called by Vienna. We'll take a quick break and be right back. And we're back. The scoreboard shows 72-16, but we've only actually scored 16. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. We scored 16 points. It was 55 at halftime. So somehow we picked up an extra point on the scoreboard. But the bottom line is Vienna's doing very well. They get it down blocked away by Shaylee Moore. That was Tori Hartman had her shot blocked. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Eagles, 1 3-pointer away from tying single game with 14 threes, as they have 13 3-pointers right now. 11 of them by Summer Daubert, 2 of them by Abby Jones. Pass is intercepted, and we have a foul. This will go against Vienna. And we're on the stage. I have to wait until they put it up there. Shaylee Moore picks up the foul. Referees don't care whether we see it up here or not. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. The ball's loose and it goes out of bounds off of the Falcons. 24 turnovers on the Falcons, 16 points. And the scoreboard has 72-16. 2:30 to go in the third. They get it down inside. Botello is fouled. Karina will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. This will give her a chance to get on the scoreboard. The girls will be in action Thursday night at home against Carbondale. Been a while since we've been home. I'm looking here at the thing, and it'll be 2 weeks ago. Thursday, January the 12th. First free throw by Karina is no good. Second free throw is also no good. And the rebound fought for. Ridley comes out there with it. Right side. 3-pointer put up is good, and that's Jenna Waters. Jenna Waters ties the team 3-point with 14. One more 3-pointer will give the Eagles the individual game lead for most threes in a game. Another turnover on the Falcons. Waters with 2 minutes to go in the third. They get it down deep to Botello. 1. Karina gets the basket. Makes it 77-16. 1:57 to go. Free throw is no good, and the rebound comes out of there to Vienna. Botello is fouled again. I believe that was Waters that had the rebound, but I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't see. It was either Gurley or Waters. Botello's free throw is no good. Karina misses that one too. Ball's loose on the ground, and it comes out to Vienna. Right side to Waters. Left side to Ridley for 3. No good. Rebound. Comes out there to Waters. She dribbles out into the corner. Out on top. Over to Schultz. Schultz back to Ridley. On top to Waters. Waters into the paint. Kicks it right side to Botello. Right baseline jumpers and air ball. Ridley has it. Ridley out on top with 1:28 to go. 3-pointer by Waters is no good. And we're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow will go to. Nobody's indicated. Apparently Vienna. 1:23 to go here in the third quarter. And I think the girls know that one more 3-pointer is what they need. They get it out on top, over to Schultz, to Waters. They dump it inside. Schultz has it on top, back to Waters. Waters for 3, air ball, and the Falcons with the rebound. 1:05 to go in the third. They get it across to Hartman. Hartman has the ball knocked away from her, and it's stolen by Gurley. Gurley, it's to Waters. Waters into the front court, has trouble with the dribble. Ridley for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Waters, and we have a walk. Waters had the ball when she hit the ground. That's the 5th turnover on Vienna. And Steinman comes back in for Karina Botello. So Rayona Ridley, Anna Steinman, Jenna Waters, Emmy Gurley, and Michaela Schultz, the 5 Eagles on the floor. And we're down to 45 seconds as they walk it across the half line, and that's Sweets with the ball. Over to Grove. Grove back to Sweets, to Grove, top of the key. She goes left side, kicks it off into the corner. Grove goes baseline. Oh, what a nice pass. Beautiful pass to Corey Hartman. Hartman has her first basket, and it's 77-18. 20 seconds to go. Waters. Left corner over to Ridley. Ridley doesn't take the 3. Steps inside the arc. Shot up, no good. Waters with the rebound. Waters, fadeaway. Count it and 1. Jenna with the basket. She can have 10 points with this made free throw. Number 3, Grove, now that's 20. Number 20 has 3. And the free throw is good. As Waters has a 3-point play and now 10 points. Stolen away by Jenna. Down underneath at the buzzer, no good. And that was Abigail Thornton with that shot. All right, we'll total everything up and be right back right after these messages. We're back at Falcons basketball, and Vienna scored another 25 points that quarter with 25-5. And who made that? Did you see it?
Number 41.
41, Staten. Good as anybody. Staten with the basket. Vienna with the ball. Into the corner. Steinman for 3 off the back of the rim. And rebound pulled out there by Thornton. And Thornton marks. Double dribbles. 6 turnovers on the Eagles, 27 turnovers on the Falcons, 25-5 that quarter. We'll go over the individual scoring here in just a second. And the ball is knocked out of bounds off the Falcons. It was in the corner. I couldn't see who hit it out. And we're down to 7 minutes to go in the game. 80-20 is our score. Into the front court, Waters. Stolen away. 7 turnovers on Vienna now. Into the front court with the basketball is the Falcons. Picking up the ball is Lightfoot. She gets it over to Grove. Grove working against Simon. The ball knocked out of bounds. To the free throw line will be Brittany Hall. And that foul on number 24 is Rayona Ridley. Her second. Hall's first free throw is no good. 3 points for Shelby Grove for the Falcons, 2 for Jesse Treader. Hadley Sweet has 5, 2 points for Tori Hartman, 4 points for Briley Martin, and Ashlyn Staten has 2. The second free throw is good by Hall. That's her first point of the game. And it's 80-21. Jenna Waters into the front court. 5:43 to go in the game. Waters, left side. Skip pass, right side over to Thornton. And she gets the ball back into the right corner to Waters. Waters can't get the shot off. They dump it inside to Thornton. She's bumped. Can't get the shot off. Now she tries and stolen away from her by Staten. Here come the Falcons quickly into the front court. They get it down deep over to Hall, and Hall is going to be fouled by number 40. Navia Nagy picks up the foul. It'll be Falcons basketball, and we're under 5 minutes to go in the game. They look to get it in, and they do. Knocked out of bounds by Vienna, and that'll be right here in front of us. Clock is rolling. We're down to 4:40, and the clock is moving. 80-21, and they throw it away. On the inbounds pass. Inbounding it will be Abby Jones, Jenna Waters, Anista Steinman, Navia Nagy, and Abigail Thornton. The 5 Eagles on the floor. 3-pointer put up, way short. And just throwing it up to the basket was Hall, no good, and we're going to get a foul. This will go against Jenna Waters, I believe. Shelby Grove will go to the free throw line for 2. And the foul number 21 is Abigail Thornton. So Thornton with the foul. It's her first. Shelby Grove to the free throw line. Her first is good. It's 80-22. Vienna's still looking for that one more 3-pointer. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Long rebound will go out of bounds off the Falcons. And we're down to 3:23. And number 30, Heather Aldrich, 5'5" freshman, comes in for the Eagles. And number 2, Briley Merchant comes in, a 5'6" freshman. Waters out on top, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. So Briley Merchant is in there. Waters with the ball. Ball's tipped away and not being able to be saved. Waters goes back and gets it. Waters on top, gets it down inside. Shot up is good, and that is number 40 is Nagy. Navia Nagy with the basket. It's 82-22. Number 2 is Merchant. Number 10 is Abby Jones. Trying to get the girls in there. Grove has it. Ryan's playing good defense. Shot up is no good, and it goes out of bounds. It'll go to Vienna. And number 20 is Sage Meredith. She replaces Abby Jones. Abby came in and hit 10 points all in the second quarter, 2 threes and 2 deuces, and the deuces were on, her foot was on the line. Waters dumps it down inside. They save it. Out on top, Jenna has it. 1:33 to go in the game. They get it inside. Ball's knocked loose. They get it back to Waters. Waters, top of the key. Puts up the 3. In and out. No good. And we have a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to somebody. Nobody indicated. Going to Vienna. 33 comes in for them is Briley Martin. Way out on top to Waters. Waters launches the three off the side of the rim. No good. Falcons with the rebound. Into the front. That was Staten with the board. Staten brings it across the half line to Grove. They get it down deep. Over to Lightfoot. Her shot is blocked. Jenna Waters comes out. Dribbles through a double team. Gets it down on the inside. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer put up is an air ball. Rebound. Comes out. And with 30 seconds to go, this may do it. So Vienna right now is going to wind up with 14 threes. And if they can get one more in the next 15 seconds, they'll set a school record for an individual game. Right now it's tied. Into the corner. Out on top to Waters. Kept alive by Vienna. And we're going to get a foul. This will go against the Falcons, and that'll do the game. Vienna's not going to have a chance to get it back up again. 82-22 is the final. And thank you very much for helping.
You're welcome.
So we'll get this. There we go. 82-22 is the final score here this afternoon as we get that fixed. And I'm going to total everything up and we'll be back. So Vienna ties. Summer Daubert sets the school record for an individual game with 11 threes. She has 35 points on the day. And Vienna finishes up with 14 three-pointers, which ties a record with the All right. I was telling Coach Metcalf a couple of things. We'll be right back with post. We'll have we'll take a commercial break. I'll come back, total everything up, and we'll have all the scores for everybody here in just a moment. And we're back here at Ziegler Royalton High School, where the Vienna Eagles have made some history here tonight. They won the game 82-22. That wasn't the history part. What was history was Summer Daubert hit 11 three-pointers for the game and breaks a single game record of 10 three-pointers. And the team hit 14 three-pointers, which ties a school record for most threes in an individual game. Daubert had her 11, Abby Jones had 2, and Jenna Waters had 1. Now, here's what's interesting with Abby Jones. She came in and hit her first 2 field goals, both three-pointers, and then her next 2 field goals that she hit, her foot was on the line. So she was just a couple of inches, literally, away from having 2 additional three-pointers here tonight. So, but the girls did a great job here this evening, and 14 three-pointers ties the record for a single game, and that's a tremendous honor here tonight. Individual scoring for Ziegler Royalton Elverado, the Falcons, they had 7 people in the scoring column. Their leading scorer was Hadley Sweets with 5 points, 4 for Shelby Grove, 2 points for Josie Treader, 1 point for Brittany Hall, 2 points for Tori Hartman. Briley Martin had 4 points, and Ashlyn Staten had 4 points. They were 4 of 12 from the free throw line for 33%, and they had 29 turnovers for the game. Vienna, leading scorer in the game, Summer Daubert with 35 points. She had 11 three-pointers and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. She was fouled on a 3-point shot. 10 points for Abby Jones off the bench. She hit 2 threes and 2 deuces for her 10 points. Jenna Waters had 10 points, a 3, a traditional 3, and 2 more field goals for her 10 points. 5 points for Shaylee Moore, 7 points for Macy Dalton, 6 points for Rayana Ridley, 4 points for Aniston Steinman, 2 points for Karina Botello, and 2 points for Nevaeh Nagy. And Vienna was just 7 of 17 from the free throw line for 41% here this evening, but they only had 7 turnovers for the game. It was nip and tuck at the very beginning. They hit a 3-pointer by Briley Martin, gave them a 3-1 lead. Vienna came back to take the lead 4-3. They took it back at 5-4. Vienna hit another deuce to make it 6-5. At that point, that's when Vienna went on a heck of a run, and they took the lead back at 6-5. It was a 16-0 run to blow the game open to 20-5. Vienna led 25-9 after 1 quarter, outscored them 30-4 in the second quarter for a 55-13 lead. It was 80-18 after 3 quarters, and then in the 4th quarter, with a lot of people playing and the clock rolling, Vienna didn't. It was Vienna didn't score in that 4th quarter, and it was 82-18 after 3 quarters, and Vienna didn't score in the 4th quarter. Oh yeah, they did. They got the 1 basket. That was by Nagy. So 2 points for Vienna in that 4th quarter. We were outscored 4-2. That's going to pretty well wrap everything up. I want to say a special thanks to Ava Rush for working the iPad for me here tonight, and for Charlie King, who took my phone call and helped me to get everything set up. We tested everything this afternoon, made sure that it would all work, and then even though I took notes, first time I've ever done this with the iPad, getting into YouTube, and Charlie King walked me through it, so FaceTimed me through it actually. So I want to thank Charlie King for helping me out here this evening to get everything up and running properly, and a great game by the girls in shooting here tonight. Once again, Summer Daubert sets a school record for 11 threes in 1 game, breaking the old record of 10, and the team tied with 3 different people hitting 3-pointers here tonight. Daubert had 3, 2 by Abby Jones and 1 by Jenna Waters, and the team matched the school record for a single game with 14 3-pointers. So congratulations to them with the victory. Vienna improves to 14-9 overall, and Ziegler Royalton Elverado drops to 4-14 on the season. The girls will be in action again Thursday night at home against the Carbondale Lady Terriers, a team they saw down in Metropolis earlier back in December at the City of Metropolis tournament. JV game starts at 6:15, and then the girls will be in action Saturday morning, JV game at Christopher at 11 o'clock, and the varsity boys, they'll play at Meridian tomorrow evening. JV game starts at 6 o'clock as they take on the Bobcats, and that'll be a heck of a game at the varsity level also. Then they play Friday night in a conference game at Christopher. JV game starts at 6:15, and then Saturday evening at 6:15 at home, they'll take on Cesar-Valier, and it'll be a long time since last Saturday when they had that heck of a game with Anna Jonesboro at home, and Charlie King hit the basket at the buzzer to win the game against the Wildcats. So that's going to wrap everything up here from Cesar-Valier. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast here tonight, and we'll be doing this on the away games for the rest of the season with the boys and the girls throughout the remainder of the season, and hopefully we'll run into a problem down the road with the IHSA and somewhere in the super sectional range and state with broadcasting this way. But that would be a great problem to have. Fantastic problem to have, actually. So that's going to wrap everything up here from Cesar-Valier. Thanks to Josh Stafford for helping pull this off, and once again for Charlie King helping me get on the air, and Ava Rush for running the iPad tonight. I'm Ron Ellis for WIBH and the Vienna High School Connection. Thanks for your time this time until tomorrow night. So long, everybody, from Ziegler Royalton High School.